Why are things still going down? What is going on? How much farther will things go down? Can things go up near future? Has anything truly died? These are all questions you may be having right now in today's market, and that's why today I'm going to be answering those questions. First of all, how much farther will it go down? Only time will tell in regards to how much farther it will actually continue to drop. But in regards to has anything truly died, I'd say yes. There's tons of meme coins that really lost momentum and died off. But in regards to some of these main ones like Ponke, Ship Inu, Dog with Hat, Doge, Pepe, these have not died. And these are simply in a pullback. They're not dead. They're not going anywhere right now. But I would say, yes, they are in a pullback. And overall, the whole market is in a pullback. Now, this doesn't mean we are at the top of the market, but that is one thing we do need to take into consideration is was that the top of the market or is all of this a healthy pullback? Let's look at the charts and I'll tell you exactly what I think. Okay, so looking at Bitcoin, because this is really the decider for the market. When Bitcoin goes up, many other coins follow suit and go up. And when Bitcoin slightly pulls back, many other coins follow suit and pull back. So Bitcoin is kind of the basis of cryptocurrency, if that makes sense. And there's one thing I'd really like to point out about Bitcoin in regards to how much farther it can go down. And that is this right here, this $73,000. Now, why do I want to point this out? Because if we zoom out, you can see that this is a strong area of support. This 71,000 to $73,000. You can see it has a top here and then it also has a top here. Now, this is a strong level of support, right? We broke down, but for it to be considered support, we have to come back and test it. Guys, we have not yet tested our support, meaning we are still just in a breakout. We have not turned this resistance into support yet. It was strong level of resistance. We kept bouncing up. We were in a descending channel. We headed up and then we went down again, which confirmed that this level right here, this 68,000, was confirmed as support, headed up, and then we just kept going up. We have not turned this into a support yet. So technically, we are still on a breakout. Many people don't realize this, but we're still on a breakout. We're still in a breakout. Now, I know it's been many moons. This was what, November 6th, and now we're at Friday, December 27th. So it's been a while since the breakout happened, but we haven't officially tested it. Now, before you start freaking out and going and selling all your Bitcoin, I'd like you to look at it in the other perspective where, okay, yes, I can buy Bitcoin at 94,000 or I can buy Bitcoin at 74,000. I already know it can go to 100,000 because it's done it multiple times. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at how far can it truly go? How big of a discount can I truly get in order to buy more Bitcoin? Because I am worried about quantity, not so much the cost. I don't care if my average cost is $100,000. If I have a million Bitcoin or even 3 Bitcoin, that's a pretty significant amount. Where at $100,000, if it pumps to 106,000, I make some pretty significant gains. But I believe that overall Bitcoin, not today, not tomorrow, not next year, but it's going to make a massive push to the upside. I can see we will easily break $200,000 and beyond over my lifetime. And that's really what I'm trying to do with Bitcoin. I'm not looking to make that easy cash grab, make a 10x, a 1000x, buy a Lambo, we're out of crypto. No, I'm looking for the long term. I'm looking at this game through a different lens. Now let's look at some of the coins we've been following. And that's Solana. Starting off with Solana, you can see that Solana tried to break this 0.618 zone, got rejected, headed back down, and now it's still going down. It's still going down, and I believe we're going to see another down day, possible 2 more down days before we hit our 0.786 zone, which is our support, and then we attempt again. Now, that's one thing we really want to see is Solana trying and push into the upside, having these big moves like that. When it kind of floats down here, yes, that's good because it's not going down. But with as low as Solana is, we want to see it pushing up as hard as it can. Going next to Dogecoin. Dogecoin, it's doing exactly what I just talked about, how it's kind of sitting on this level and it's floating here at that 0.5, right under the golden ratio, which is where we want it at the golden ratio and beyond. But now one thing I will like to point out is that it's breaking under the golden ratio right now. It's slightly pulling under, and that is no cause for concern as of this second. I don't want to say no cause. It's not a reason to be freaking out as of this second. It's definitely something you want to keep your eyes on because that could just be a slight pullback where people got tired of Dogecoin pulling back and decided to sell, eat their loss, and that's why I had a slight pullback. Others are going to realize the significant discount they're getting and they're going to step in and start buying. Now, looking at the hour candle, it doesn't look that pretty. We closed pretty far underneath our level of support. Now, we can still head up and remain in this level, but if not, then we are looking to head all the way down, which we have wicked down here, but we're looking to hit that 0.618 zone, which would put us at a $27 Doge. 27 cent Doge. There we are, 27-cent Doge. That is not what we are really wanting to see right now. We're wanting to see it maintain or to be pushing preferably. But if it does fall, do not lose all hope. You just need to readjust your plan and see if it's really a coin you believe in. Now looking at Cardano, here we are, Cardano. Looking at Cardano, you can see that it's trying to remain on this one level here. It's really, really struggling though. It broke down a little bit and then it's pushed up and it's trying to remain on this one level. But because it is struggling so much, and looking at Cardano's past, it has these pumps and then it likes to descend a while. That is just something Cardano does. It's a very, I don't say pump and dump coin, but once it has these big pumps, then it goes down and it will have many pumps along the way and it keeps going down. Now this right here, this pump could be a pump like this, where it goes up and then it just keeps going down and goes sideways for a while till it has another pretty small dip pump, and then goes down for a while. So Cardano is one of those coins where you catch the pump or you miss it. There's not really any going back right now. Now, the owner of the people running Cardano have talked a lot about how they're going to be working with President-elect Donald Trump and how they're going to be using this coin. They're going to turn it into a utility coin. They're going to make it so people can actually use it. It's actually going to have a purpose, and they have all these big plans for Cardano. As of this second, we don't see the results of this plan. I'm not saying we never will. I'm just saying as of this second, looking at the charts do not align with what they're saying. Not that they're lying, just that they're very ambitious as of now. Finally, let's look at XRP. XRP is looking like it lost its support. Remember, people were freaking out saying, oh my goodness, it lost its support. How far is it going to go? Is it going to zero? When it lost its imaginary support it was trying to make, which means it's going down to the 0.5 level. Perfectly healthy, what it should have done before, and it's actually nice to see that it tried to stay inside the golden ratio, just couldn't. This bear push has been too long. This bear market has been drawing out, and so it couldn't hold it. And I believe it's going to hit that 0.5 level either in the next candle. It's going to continue to drop and hit it, or we're going to see 2 candles that fall down and hit this. So what have we seen today? what we've seen is that the market is down overall, yes, but there are many coins that are holding their ground. They're not just dumping, they're not just dropping. There are some coins that are cause for concern, specifically Cardano. Cardano is one of those pump and then it likes to dump and stay down for a while. And because we had a pump and now we're seeing that it dumps, if it drops below that one level, then we're pretty much very bearish on Cardano. It may not recover, and if so, it's going to have a very, very, very hard time recovering. But then we've seen on Bitcoin, it will and possibly can have a pullback all the way to $73,000. Which is very significant because while many people panic sell, it means you and I get to think of it as a discount. Wow, we get to buy it at $73,000 while everybody else was buying at $100,000. Worry about quantity and not so much about the cost. Another thing you should be worried about is missing out on information. And you don't have to worry if you subscribe. Why? Because I make a video every day telling you what's going on. When you wake up while you're washing your face, you can turn on this video. You can turn on my videos and find out every day what is going on in today's market. That being said, I will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.